Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome back. Mosman Oil and Gas, one of my stock picks for 2025, my Helium stock pick for 2025. Just look at this guys, current market cap is 10 million. Obviously you saw it was 8 million in that screen before, that's because I haven't refreshed my screen since the last video basically. And look at this, current share price guys is 0.05, up 5% today. On the 5 days, we're up 26%. 1 month chart, we're up 65%. Year to date, we're up 65%, guys. Guys, I've been telling you about Mosman since January. So you'd have had an easy 65% had you invested back then. But why I'm making this video is because we're seeing a rise happen in the recent couple of days. And we're wondering why that's happening. So I'm going to be explaining to you why that is and why there's anticipation building in the world of Mosman Oil and Gas. So yeah, 0.05 is great. Great share price at the moment, especially if you invested in back in January, you'd be up. 10 million market cap, so still pretty tiny compared to our peers. If you look at HE1, for example, HE1 market cap, I think it's about 50 million. Yeah, 56 million. Then we got Hex as well. Hex market cap. Okay, that one didn't work. I think it's here, but it didn't bring up the thing. I think there's another one called Jex, Georgina Energy market cap. Oh, this one's 10 million as well. So we've reached a similar market cap as Georgina Energy. But we're not focusing on them, guys. We're focusing on Mosman Oil and Gas. Current share price 0.05. GBX. So let me explain to you why that is, and just look at today's volume. 156 trades already, guys. Big money rolling in. Look at these buys. These are unknowns, so we don't know whether they're buys or sells. But most likely they're buys. Look, 10k buy, and then yeah, if you have an account on this website lse.co.uk, then you can actually see more. But the reason why the rise is happening in this last couple of days is because anticipation is building for the Vector Helium drilling, which is about to commence in May. So obviously we've entered the month of May now, 2nd of May, today's date. And we can see in the last Vector Helium project update in the start of May, we can see Vector has now advised it's targeting mid-May to commence drilling the 5 exploration wells. So anytime an exploration well or a drilling happens, the share price always builds up to that date. So that's basically what we're seeing now. And as a quick reminder, Andy Carroll, the CEO, has said, we look forward to Vector drilling the 5 wells commencing in mid-May. Each of the prospects has been identified by Vector based on years of experience and a thorough review of existing data of each. And each has its own individual characteristics. Mosman considers the key factors to be the helium concentration and the reservoir pressure that indicates the well production potential. As a reminder, Mosman has a 20% working interest in the Vector project. So yeah, guys, 10 million market cap only. Helium drilling with Vector about to start, which Mosman have a 20% working interest in. I'm still thinking, the market cap is too small for what's on offer here. And it's not just Vector, guys, right? Let's not forget in my last update, right, where this one here, they've got 2 other projects in America, Sagebrush and Coyote Wash. Sagebrush, confirmed helium is in Sagebrush. As a reminder, look at what was mentioned here. Mosman Oil and Gas announces the historic gas sample data confirms helium and methane in the Leadville Formation at the Sagebrush Project, Colorado. So historical data has shown helium is present in the Sagebrush Project, which Mosman have had 82.5% working interest in. And this is all for a 10 million market cap company, guys. So, there's so much growth. It's actually insane on what's on offer here, especially with drilling to come in May. If you're on the Hive Telegram group, Mosman was the most voted stock to be the highest riser in May as well by so many people. So that's one thing. And then, yeah, look, guys. Next steps, even on these projects, the next step is a production feasibility to determine optimal helium and methane separation and cell. Carbon dioxide may be vented or sold, and nitrogen will be vented to the atmosphere. Sagebrush oil production well could be converted from producing oil from the Ismay formation to producing helium and methane from the Leadville formation at an estimated cost of $100,000 US dollars. This could be achieved relatively quickly. However, the current plan is to look for the most cost-effective way to separate the helium and transport it to the market. Future development models will be considered once 3D seismic is acquired, processed and interpreted in the second half of 2025. So yeah, look, this is all to come in 2025 as well, including the drilling that's literally about to start. In Vector, we're waiting for the 3D seismic on Sagebrush to be processed and interpreted. And obviously, if that shows there's more helium than what they found in the 1990s, then you can expect share price, market cap to increase as well. So honestly, guys, this is such an exciting time for Mosman Oil and Gas. Like, the Vector project should have happened last year, and it's just been delayed. But it does seem like finally, in the month of May, they're gonna finally be drilling those 5 exploration wells. And obviously, share prices don't just rise for no reason, guys, unless it's a pump and dump. But obviously, we know mid-May, drilling's about to start. Hence, we see a slow and steady increase in the share price until drilling does start. Which is why, 1 month chart, we're up 65%, guys. 65%. And then also year to date, up 65%. Obviously, we had a couple of spikes and drops here and there, but it looks like the real spike's happening now, and the real re-rate is about to begin for Mosman Oil and Gas. So as a reminder, guys, what's on offer here? Market cap of 10 million GBP. Yeah, there's still so much that's going to be happening in the next coming months. Vector in May, 3D seismics for Sagebrush, and I think there's going to be work happening on Coyote Washing as well. That's 3 different projects, all for 10 million. And don't forget, one of the projects is even generating revenue for Mosman Oil via oil sales as well. So yeah, we were expecting an update on that, because the last update I believe was on Q1. So if you can see, I believe it's somewhere here. I think it was in March. One of these ones has an update. USA Helium project update. Is this one? Drilling Coyote Wash. Yeah, one of these had the revenue on. But yeah, you guys can take a look. I made a video when that happened anyway, so you can have a look on my channel to see when that occurred. So yeah, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. We're looking forward for a big month in May for Mosman Oil and Gas. If you're interested in investing in Mosman, you can use my Freetrade link below and sign up and invest on Mosman. As a reminder, 10 million market cap. Year to date, you'd be up 63% on the share price. Today we're up 4%. The highs of 0.053 we saw. So yeah, I think once drilling starts, and if they were to find helium, inshallah they do, on one of the 5 drills or all 5 drills, then expect a significant increase in market cap because of that helium find, as Mosman have a 20% interest in the Vector Helium project. And once that's done, we've got the 3D seismics on Sagebrush as well. If that goes then to show more helium, then wow, 100 million market cap, not out of the equation, not out of the equation. So guys, you're still early if you're about to invest, because I'll be honest, I don't know what's going to happen in May, but I'm pretty sure it's going to increase. Like, anytime drilling happens and if helium is found, then share price will react accordingly. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, be sure to like, subscribe and share. If you're a Mosman investor, let me know your thoughts on the recent rise. What do you think is going to happen in May? Are Mosman going to find helium via their Vector drilling campaign? But yeah, let's see what it says. Exciting month coming up, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on what happens, and peace.